So I want to tell you guys a little bit about a dream I had. And the dream was kind of like a commercial. Whether or not that makes me sound obsessed or not with small business, I'll take it because I kind of am, right? So I had this dream where this poor gentleman, this guy walking around the empty city streets, wearing a suit, was kind of lost and in despair. He stops at the building. He stops in front of this glass opening. And in front of this glass wall, it says, "For lease, built to suit," right? He leans his head up against the cold glass and he peers inside. And as he's looking inside of this glass empty space, it begins to fill. Mist begins to fill in. This is a dream. I'm not kidding you. Mist begins to fill in. Tables appear. A beautiful red top, cream white base, very vivid imaging. And then a glass display with pastries and desserts and all kinds of fun, fresh baked goods. On top of the counter sits register, also red and cream, matching all the decor. And then a gentleman standing in front of an open door that leads back to the bakery and the kitchen prep area. And he's smiling. And inside he smiles and he's walking to the front and he turns the sign open for the first time. He walks back to his register, his post, his position of passion, right? And as he's looking inside, he sees the door open and this young lady walks in. She sits at the front, on the front left, one of the first open stalls. And as she sits there, he smiles. And she's just gushing over the decor, everything inside. So he brings her one of his fresh baked sliced pies, cliche as it may sound, this is a dream, so that's all right. He brings her a slice of his fresh baked pie. He sets it on the table and it smells strong of apple and cinnamon and sweet sugars. And they smile and they laugh. And she asks him, join me. Tell me about why you opened this place. So he sits down beside her, and they start talking about the passion that brought him to the point he's at now. And then in my dream, it focuses on their faces, smiling, laughing together, and then it pans back out, and that same image is a picture of them hanging on the wall at the front entrance of the bakery. Now the gentleman's old and he's white and his hair is aged, and he's laughing in the back as he plays with these three little kids, and he puts a little bit of frosting on the nose of the smallest one, and he calls over to grandma to come and see the kids and see the dessert that they had all just made together. And it just felt so warming and so inviting. And then everything began to fade. The images, the picture on the wall, the tables, it all began to dissipate and fade away. And the fog kind of lifted, and all you see is the reflection of the gentleman leaning his head against the glass. He wipes the tear out of his eye, straightens up his tie, and proceeds to continue walking down the empty streets, searching for something more, right? So the way I see this is this dream was kind of like an image to me. It's an empowerment image, right? Because a lot of us are stuck in what we think is a nightmare, and we have an opportunity to make it a dream. And some of us just need to see the story that can come from taking a step, getting out of our complacency, moving beyond the concern and the fear, and getting confidence. See, that's what I do, and that's what I love about what I do, and what my team does. We bring confidence to business owners. We give them the capability to take risk and see a dream as it is, because it's not just business, it's life. Stay safe out there.